What's going on, everybody? It's your boy D, and today we have a very interesting topic. But before we get into the topic, I just want to say thank you to everybody that supported. Thank everybody that shared, subscribed. Welcome. I'm going to try to continue to make more videos. Hopefully they're entertaining. Hopefully you like them. Hopefully you learn something. If you got something you want to talk about, discuss, a topic, whatever, let me know. If you want to let me know how I'm doing, video sucks, y'all can let me know that too. I don't care. I want all feedback. Tell me if I got a booger. Tell me if I'm drooling. I want to know it all. So the topic I decided to go with is very interesting because I feel like there's so much confusion. What is the difference between talking and dating? We know what a relationship is. We know what it is to be single. But what is the difference between talking and dating? I reached out to a few people, hear what they got to say, and maybe you can relate. Maybe the person you're talking to / dating can relate. Who knows? Y'all need to show their ass. So, without further ado, let's hear what y'all asses got to say.
There's a huge difference between the two. A talking stage is kind of like when you're going on job interviews. A job is going to interview multiple applicants to see who fits that position. And that's what you're doing during the talking stage. You're talking to multiple people to really see how they are and feel them out. And while you're doing that, you're categorizing them. You're putting them in these rosters. One is going to be a thought. One is going to be a sneaky link. One has the potential for you to date later on. You're just really trying to wing all the bullshit out. The dating stage, that's the probationary period for the job. Most jobs are not just going to hire one person for a specific position. One person is going to quit. Another person is going to be lazy. That third person, they're going to catch lying, not going to pass the drug test. And that's the same shit you're doing during the dating stage. You're going to weed out all the bullshit. Now, do you get upset if you catch the person you're talking to texting someone else? You can't. You're doing the same shit. Now, when you get into that dating phase and you feel like you're taking them more serious and they're taking you more serious, then you have to set the boundaries. But especially during the talking phase, all is fair. Keep it player. You know what I'm saying? Don't trust these hoes. You heard?
Hey, you heard? That's some pimp shit right there. I need to get me a sign up. My sign up. You heard? I'm gonna start. You heard? Don't trust these hoes. He did make some valid points. You know, you got to treat yourself like a company. You're conducting interviews to see who can apply for the position. And once they have the position, now they're in a probationary stage. That's a good way to look at it. I like that. I'm about to use that shit. Bitch, you on probation.
For me, the differentiator is the exclusiveness that you guys have between each other. So I think if that conversation's never been had, like, I want to be with you, or I'm only with you, or let's make it work. However the wording works, I wouldn't say I'm in a serious relationship or I'm like officially dating whoever. But when it comes to social media, I would only post them or tag them or do whatever with them if we were like in a relationship with each other. I think the conversation definitely needs to be like physically, verbally had of like, you know, I want to be with you, or I'm only with you. But once that conversation is had, then I think you are dating, or it's exclusive, or it's, you know, it's however you want.
Okay, Wisconsin, I see you. See out there showing off to her. I see you, girl. Stop showing off. Shit. But nah, I understand her side of it. It's basically saying, hey, you know, if we don't have that conversation, then yeah, motherfucker, you ain't getting posted on this social media, I tell you that. Don't even think we checking in somewhere either. You went to Applebee's by your damn self. So what do y'all feel about that? Because I know a lot of times on social media, you'll see a girl at dinner. It looks like she's by herself, but really she's not. She just posts her plate, or oh man, that's so annoying. Ladies, that's such a slap in the face. When you're at dinner with a guy that's treating you, and you take a picture and post on your social media of your plate. No, this is a nice pic. No, chicken fingers look good, girl. Hey, no, yeah, they look good. Just make sure you post the check and you paying for it, especially when y'all go on vacations. Y'all on vacations that you don't pay for some reason, y'all got the best captions. I'll be inspired as hell.
I've never claimed somebody like, yeah, we're dating, you know what I'm saying, or yeah, we're talking. It's either I fuck with you or not. None of them is meeting my parents. You might see her, you know what I'm saying, but as far as a general introduction, like, hey, this is my girl, that takes some time. If we talking, you definitely not seeing my mom. Talk to somebody and be like, yo, are we talking, or are we dating? That's fucking stupid. We just talk. If it clicks, it clicks. We're not, you know what I'm saying? What's understood doesn't need to be explained. if it flows, if it feels right, then I'm not gonna be talking to other bitches. You know what I'm saying? If it feels good, you know what I'm saying? Eventually, we're gonna get to a time where we have that conversation. Like, are you fucking with anybody else? And you know what I'm saying? Are you? What are we? Whatever. In time, though, you know what I'm saying? That shit takes time. I don't think talking and dating is that's both the same shit to me. Have you been real to me? Have you been honest with me? You know what I'm saying? You can be fucking around with whoever, but is there a time where we come together and be like, all right, this is what we gonna do? But that whole talking and dating shit, that we don't discuss.
I feel like he was answering that like I was a girl he was talking to, and she was putting the pressure on him. She was scaring the shit out of him. Like, so what are we? It's been 3 years. I know, baby, but it's gonna take some time, It's gonna. He said time 52 times. That's how you know that. Hey, girl, you ain't y'all gonna talk for eternity.
We just talk in time. That shit takes time.
2,000 years later.
So you're gonna get to a time where that takes some time.
Hey, girl, how you and David? How y'all doing? We talk. Oh, okay. It's been 9 years. What y'all be saying? All right, let's check out the next one.
Talking does only get you so far. It's like if you're texting or maybe just calling or maybe just Snapchatting or whatever it may be, there's no problem with, messaging a few different women. You really got to know what you're getting yourself into before you do hit the hey, let's go out and hang out. Let's go to dinner. Let's go see a movie. Whatever it is. The dating stage for me is I always think all right, let me take this girl out to eat, see how she eats. Does she chew with her mouth closed or open? Does she talk a lot? Does she not talk enough? Does she talk about herself? Does she want to know my interests? She might be interested over text or Snapchat, like I said before. And then when you get around her, she might be like, yeah, well, not so talkative, or all that really is a fact.
See, that's interesting. Some people don't even think talking is an actual stage. It's literally just conversing with someone, like Snapchat, like Facebook, Instagram. Damn. So you go from Snapchat, texting, sending dick pics, to then dating? Man, that backwards, bro. I feel like it's dick pic, talking, and then no. Man, some people don't even think talking is an actual stage. It's literally just figuring out whether I want to take your ass on a date. He ain't trying to be at dinner and you posting your own chicken and you posting your own margarita. He ain't trying to be at dinner like that. Like, nah, if I'm gonna take you on a date, it's because we interested in each other. So, hey, I feel you, bro. Fuck that. Tell you want to get in the pictures. All right.
Talking, dating, whatever people call it nowadays, doesn't matter. As long as you ain't got no other bitches.
I know she done stabbed a few motherfuckers. They ain't no way in hell she ain't stabbed nobody before. No way. And look at all the women back there. Look at all y'all. Y'all like, that's how I feel for real. Once I give you this number, you better not have no bitches. I mean, y'all that jealous? Dang. Y'all don't play with them kind of girls, man. Kill your ass. I feel like some of the fellas are like, she crazy, but she.
When you in the talking stage, you exchange numbers, you called somebody, y'all texting, y'all FaceTiming, possibly even linked, but on a friendly level. Also, you could be doing this with multiple people. You're testing the waters in the talking stage, trying to see what you like, what you dislike. You're looking for a bag. You're going to mattress store, you're not just going with the first decision. You're going to try out, lay on a couple mattresses and see what you like. I don't feel like you could be questioning, oh, you doing this, da-da-da-da-da. No, y'all just still getting to know each other. When you get to the dating, that's when it starts getting a little bit more serious. You start asking plans, what's your goals, what you trying to get into as far as your life in the next 5 to 10 years, where you can see yourself. Starting to cut people off.
Did y'all hear him compare talking to searching for a bed? That's fucking hilarious. In my mind is I went and thought about women saying hey girl, you still talking to Robert? That motherfucker was too small to not be giving me no support. So as you can see, everybody has their own different opinion on what talking and what dating is. But I feel like, and granted, everybody made, logical sense in their own way. It all boils down to certain factors to determine what is what. With talking, there's kind of like a lack of respect or decency when it comes to talking. Like you're not rushing to text somebody back. You don't care about like falling asleep on them or explaining yourself. Like you don't feel the need to do that stuff because just like, whatever, like we're just talking. I don't owe this person anything. So you almost come off as rude. And there's also no jealousy, right? You can't be jealous when you're just talking to somebody because you guys haven't even established any type of feelings or whatever. Like there shouldn't even be feelings because you're at the stage where you don't even know them yet. You're just talking. Shouldn't last more than 2 to 3 months. It's free game when you're talking, right? So when you're giving so much time of free game, you're opening the gates for everybody else to come in and kind of like swoop away what you're interested in. If you're really interested in somebody and you're talking to them, you kind of gotta like, yo, this is who I'm pursuing. A lot of y'all like to play games and play hard to get, and it's cool to certain people, but to people that are older, to someone that's looking for something, they're looking at it like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to play games. I'm done with that. I did that in my early 20s and even late 20s. I don't want to do that anymore. So when you show a shady side like that, let's say like not responding to a text message, disappearing on the weekend, that can hurt you down the line, especially for guys, right? Guys don't take women seriously often. So a guy has to really be interested for him to focus on you. When you have a guy that is in that stage and he sees something that he's like, yo, honestly, I really want this. Like, this is who I want. And you're showing him that shady side, sooner or later, he's no longer going to be interested in you like you would want a man to be interested in you. He's going to be interested in you just to fuck. Just because you've shown him like, you know what? She turned me off. Like, she's rude. She's hard to deal with. Like, she has an attitude. Hit her up like, hey, you want to hang out? She doesn't respond for 9 hours. Sorry, I was washing dishes. You kind of get in that mode like, you know what? Nah, now I'm just going to fuck. So he's still going to pursue you, but now his mindset has changed. Now the game plan has changed. Now the goal has changed. Now dating, on the other hand, that's when the respect levels increase. That's when on the weekends, you're a part of the plans instead of I'll hit you up during the week when I'm at work and shit. Now jealousy is justifiable. You guys have already established that there's feelings involved. You're interested. You guys start setting more plans. You guys start flirting with the idea of like going to do things and seeing places and stuff like that, where you guys weren't necessarily doing that before because you didn't understand what it was. It's just all about the comfort level as well too, man. Like being comfortable enough to show the person or tell the person how you feel. So for all of you out there who think you're talking or think you and this person is dating, y'all need to figure it out. Y'all need to look at the signs, look at how the person acts, and categorize what stage you're in. You assuming is going to hurt you down the line, or it's going to hurt you now. It's better to know. Now, that doesn't mean I'm saying go ask people like, yo, what we doing? Like, bitch, it's been 3 days. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is pay attention to the signs. Because I don't want to see none of my friends. I don't want to see none of y'all getting stabbed from Shorty from the Bronx because y'all wasn't paying attention to the signs. All right, I warned you. Peace.